So crypto, technical analysis, investing, personal finance, all of these things are very, very overwhelming when you first start. I've personally made a lot of mistakes, but this is exactly what I would do if I had to start over. So let me introduce myself. My name is Calvin. I'm a crypto investor slash trader. I've been doing this for about 3, almost 4 years now. I manage my own six-figure account, which I recently hit, which is crazy as hell to me. I started out with like $500, and I've added in during that time, but being able to grow it is mind-boggling to me, and I just want to help anybody that's watching right now. The way that I trade and invest is through technical analysis. So essentially, is I have a way, or like there is a way to measure market action or like price action, and then this gives me my confidence to like navigate the market with like more confidence and less stress. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 6 steps on what I would do if I were to start over in crypto investing and trading. All right, so this is gonna be unscripted, but there's gonna be structure to this. Okay, so just follow along. So the first step that I would recommend if I were to start over is educating yourself. So there are going to be a lot of topics that basically you're going to want to have so it meshes and has it gives you the power and the tools to make educated financial decisions. Okay, so yeah, first one is going to be educate yourself. You're going to want to learn about cryptocurrency, personal finance, and then technical analysis. And the reason why I picked education first is because if you don't like, not that you, how do I explain it? You do need to know, right? But the caveat is you're never going to really know. The education is just going to have you make more informed decisions. A little backstory of not educating yourself. So the first thing that I invested into when it came to cryptocurrency was actually Dogecoin back in 2021. And if you do not know what you're doing and you are just putting money into the markets and just like throwing it, you're gambling. If you have an entry and an exit, you are not gambling. You are making informed decisions and having a really good risk to reward ratio. And I'm sure like I'm probably saying like some weird words, but we'll get you there. Okay. Yeah. All right. Moving on to step 2. All right. This one's going to be crazy because there's not, I'm going to just try to lead you in a certain way. All of this is very surface level, top information. So step number 2 is going to be mindset. Holy crap. So this one's going to be a big one. How do I explain this? Oh my gosh. So you only know what you know now based off of how you were raised, especially when it comes to money, and then also how to think. But you just know what you know now, and you need to be open to not thinking like everybody else. You need to think outside of your social circle. You need to think outside of what everybody else is doing. And like, I guess that's sort of like general information, but literally, if you have the same mindset as the people that are not investing, or like, I don't even know how to explain this. You need to basically be somewhat of a thought leader and be okay about like sort of being a lone wolf. When I first started talking about crypto, it was people just looked at me weird, and they're like, what the fuck, like why are you putting your hard-earned dollars into some like fake digital currency? But this is why you educate yourself. There's going to be people that are going to be in your life that, I mean, they won't, so I mean, for me, they haven't like outright said that to me, but there's definitely vibes where people are questioning you as to like why you're doing that. But yeah, that's why you educate yourself. And then the second one's going to be mindset, because you're going to have to make decisions where literally against the crowd every single time. You're gonna be like there's gonna be charts where it's like the price is dumping and everyone's selling, panic selling, and you got to do the opposite. Obviously, way, you're gonna have to do the opposite. You're gonna have to buy when everybody else is hella selling. I guess that'd be like a really, again, service level, but a lot of this is patience, while what the media shows you and probably like what social media is showing you is like quick gains. It is not. There are moments that have that happens, but for the most part, I'm literally sitting on my hands probably 250 days out of the year. The other, okay, maybe not, probably even more. So out of, I want to say 80% of the time, I'm sitting on my hands. Yeah. And we'll talk about that more. Oh, call to action. Yeah, if you're already confused about this, please hit me up with any questions in the comments. I appreciate it so much, and I'll get right to you. I'm gonna be making more content. All right, that's 4. Step number 3. All right, so start small and be consistent. The reason why I chose this step is because sometimes, and even my own ass, like I just threw in $500 and just like covered my eyes and was just like hoping. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. What you need to do, and again, it's gonna be in like another future step, but you just want to start off small. And what I would recommend, I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know your personal finance situation, but what I would do for myself is I would take just enough money that if I lost it, it would sting. So at the time, I think probably like $50 would hurt for me. And then what I would do is, again, what I would do if I were to start over, I'd probably like figure out how to trade with like $5 each time. So you, maybe less. I would probably prefer less, just so you can like feel out what would happen if you invested this money. So instead of it being $500 like I did and causing myself so much stress, you can do smaller ones and be like, aha. And even better, you can paper trade too. So you can go to, damn, I haven't done this, but in TradingView, I'll link down below like my little referral link stuff. But in TradingView, you can trade with fake money. I would recommend that. I didn't do that personally myself. I would go with the like just enough money for it to sting route, just so that you learn your lessons, because everybody's super good when they paper trade and they can make a lot of money in there, but when it comes to a real trading account, that's where you're going to need some discipline and some education, because yeah, you can just press buy at what point, and like if it didn't work out, you just reset your account. Don't do that. Yeah, so start off small and be consistent. All right, step number 4, which I think in 3 I was talking about this one. Step number 4 is going to be personal finance. So this is going to be crazy, but you need to, I don't like using this word, but you need a budget. You need to have your money organized. I want the way that I want to say it is, I want your each of your dollars that you're earning to be intentional. So for me, and mine's more aggressive. Okay, so the general rule that everybody says, which remember, don't do what everybody else says, screw that shit. Everybody says to do 50% of your needs, 30% of your wants, and then 20% is going to be investing. And that's what like the masses do. We're not doing what the masses are going to do. For me, my goal is I want to speed run retirement. So what do? I do 40% needs, 20% wants, and then I do 40% investment. But caveat, if I have any bad debt, and bad debt in general would just be like credit card debt, because there's no way you're going to beat 20% APY on borrowing money. But you want to pay down your credit card debt first, and then whatever's left in this investment area or investment pile, that's what we're going to use monthly to slingshot your wealth forward and invest. All right. So for step number 5, it's going to be focus on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that has ever been made. It serves as a store of value. Right now it's obviously it's the first one, so it's like it's old as hell, and it takes a little bit to make a transaction, but it's still faster than the banking system, which is freaking crazy. But yeah, focus on Bitcoin first. Reason being is because that is like the granddaddy of all cryptocurrencies. There are going to be so many like cool projects and different meme coins and stuff where people are like ripping hundreds of thousands of percentage gains, but that is not what you should focus on. Always focus on Bitcoin. That'll be your first one, because if Bitcoin moves up, everything else follows with it. If Bitcoin moves down, everything else follows with it. So you're going to get a feeling of how the market moves based off of Bitcoin's price action. It was created by Satoshi Nakamoto, and they were a developer that was pseudo anonymous. So they made this cryptocurrency and then they basically disappeared off of the face of the earth. Like nobody is rewriting or like, I mean, there have been like forks and stuff, which we can, there's more education basically. Like there's a main ledger and then a fork is where someone wants to break it off and like make their own version of it. But the main net for Bitcoin, it's not getting like updated at all. Like the rules were developed and they're stuck like that forever and you can't make any more Bitcoin. So don't get distracted from these other like meme coins or projects and things like that. Just focus on Bitcoin right now. And then once you feel more confident in there or in trading Bitcoin or investing in a Bitcoin, then move on to other projects. All right, and our final step is going to be technical analysis. So this is my bread and butter. So with technical analysis, you are basically taking present and past price action or data and you're making more measured and informed decisions. So for me, if something is undervalued, I can spot that in the chart. I can be like, this asset, whatever this is, it's the same exact asset, but for some reason it's on sale. And I notice that it's on sale. But others would see it as like, that's not worth a lot. So I don't want to buy it because it's not worth a lot. But the worth of it stays the same. It's sort of like the analogy of like, let's say you go to Costco and you want a bottle of water. In the vending machine, it's like 25 cents for that bottle of water. It's still water, right? But if you put this into like, I don't know, like a stadium or a movie theater, that same water is going to be $5. So I notice that it's the same asset. It's a cheap price. I can literally hold on to this because it's just digital currency. And when the price starts spiking, I take that same 25-cent water bottle and I go like, oh, you guys want this for $5? Here, take this for $5. And then I get the lump sum of the heck am I saying? I get the lump sum of that trading profit. I get the $4.75. So yeah, so technical analysis will enable you to have more confidence when making informed financial decisions. So for me, those 6 steps will guide me to more success if I were to start back in crypto all over again. I know that each of those weren't like too deep. This video would run on. I'm actually surprised that this video is going to be this long. I thought it was going to be short. I have a lot to talk about and I want to make more content. So please, again, please comment below any questions. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video for the algorithm so I can help build this channel. Sorry, I like brain farted. But yeah, let's recap it real quick. What do I have here? Yeah, so step number 1 is educate yourself first. That one's gonna be a big one. I'm telling you, like you really need to educate yourself within personal finance, cryptocurrency itself, and then technical analysis. Step number 2 is gonna be mindset. Think differently from everybody around you. Like you're gonna need it. It's gonna be crazy. Step number 3, start small and stay consistent. Whatever you budget out, and I think we go over for personal finance in step 4, but whatever you budget out, take just like 1%, 2% of that and like play or not play, but like figure out how the market moves and feel those ups and downs of the market. Yeah. Step 4, clean up your personal finance. When it comes to like mortgage debt, I would say, and again, this is not financial advice, but anything that is like 5% and below APY, you can sort of like, of course, pay that down. You can let those things chill out for now. But anything more than 5%, pay that down now because there's no, I mean, it's not that there's no way in hell, but it's going to be very stressful to do this. Pay down your credit card debt first. Any personal loan stuff that you guys have, like handle those first. Yeah, handle those first. Anything left over, we invest. And mind you, every dollar is going to count when it comes to investing. Like, I don't even know how to explain this, but I'm going to try to explain this. Like, if I think I lost, not I lost out, but I because I had to pay back my debt, I would have had like an extra 5,000. And with my statistics now, or like how well I've been able to grow my account, that 5,000 could have been 15,000. But I had to pay my debt first because there's no way in hell that I'm going to outperform credit card debt. So get that done first. Yeah. Number 5, focus on Bitcoin first. Bitcoin's the first ever cryptocurrency. That's the main one where you can store and grow your wealth. Start with Bitcoin first. Once you get more comfortable with the price action there, then move on to all these other projects. I would recommend anything on like the top 50 coins to start if you're going to start moving past Bitcoin, but that's for another video. Next one, step number 6, learn technical analysis. There's going to be a lot of, well, here's another concept or like another thing. So technical analysis is going to give you like data of what has happened and what is happening. And then there's fundamental analysis where it's like, oh my God, like there's like news on the, I don't know, like right now, like I use Twitter, or like if you do old media, they're going to say all this crap about whatever, and it's going to cause you emotional sways, and you're going to make these decisions based off of what, like something that could or could not be no, don't do that shit. Do technical analysis, have more knowledge and more measured moves so that you can make more informed decisions, informed financial decisions. All right. Yeah, and that's the 6th step. So crypto, as much as people say it's like fast money, literally when it comes to any investing or trading, it's literally moving money from impatient hands to patient hands. So make sure to have a mindset of patience. You don't need to make money fast. It'll come. I wish I told myself that when I first started. Would have saved a lot of money. Yeah, so what's one thing that you're going to be focusing on when starting crypto? Make sure to let me know in the comments below. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, so if this video helped at all, please make sure to like and subscribe and bookmark this video and comment below, do all the things. It's going to help obviously like promote my channel, but it'll encourage me to make this more content for you. Like I really do want to help. Like I wish people knew that it's possible. Like I didn't know that I can grow my account to 100K. Like I'm a W2 worker. Like I trade my time for my, fuck that shit. We're not doing that anymore. And one more thing that I forgot to add into the video is that I do have a Discord community where I would say it's like a more direct way to speak to me, and I put like my like what coins I'm looking at, things like that, and like what I'm working with, and I get to talk to you guys. So I'll also attach that Discord link down in the description below. Yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.